In today's video, we're going to be going over the top 10 silver stacking videos posted in 2021. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 10 silver videos across this channel that I've posted in 2021. The ones with the most views, the ones with the most positive feedback, breaking them down and seeing what's changed since those videos have been posted. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club. Join before midnight tonight to get entered into my New Year's giveaway. And of course, make sure to go and get your 5 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer 3 friends before midnight. They're going to give you a free share of Apple, or all the way up to 10 free shares of Apple. You just spin the spin wheel, whatever you land on is what you get, but you're guaranteed at least one. We will link in the description. So today, as I'm posting the video, it is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I hope everybody is excited to close the doors on 2021 and kick down 2022's doors. Today's video, we're going to be going over the top 10 videos that I posted this year, doing a little bit of a comparison like then versus now, and kind of summarize what some of these videos were really about. And being that this video is, I have a feeling, going to be kind of lengthy, we're going to dive right into it, starting with number 10, titled Proof Rich and Famous People Are Secretly Stacking Silver and Gold. This was posted on March 24th. It has 10,200 views with 96.2% positive feedback. I'm throwing in that positive feedback just because usually if a video gets an absurd or an abnormal amount of views, a lot of the time it's not always for the greatest reason, so I just wanted to showcase that even the videos that I posted that got wacky views, the overwhelming majority of people, almost every single person that came across it, liked what they saw. So this video, believe it or not, was actually almost like a follow-up video from one that I posted probably like 2.5 to 3 years ago. Back then, I watched this vlog. It was on a channel that has nothing to do with precious metals, and the guy who runs the channel, his name was Roman, and he made a joke to either his son or his nephew or something. They were going birthday shopping. Kid had some birthday money. He wanted to get a video game. He made a joke and said, you can get a video game if you want, or you can take the money and put it into land or into metals. I took that as someone that stacks silver and gold. I was like, whoa, no way. That's like a hint. I heard this quote one time, success leaves clues. I took that as a clue. I was like, no way. I couldn't believe that he said that. And that's all he said, by the way. He said nothing else about it. But I made a video responding to that little joke. And a lot of people were like, what are you talking about? That has nothing to do with anything. Yeah, he said the word, metals. He referenced silver and gold. Doesn't mean he's stacking, you crazy person. And guess what? March of this year, that same guy running that same channel, guess what he did for the first time ever? He filmed another vlog, this time inside of a local coin shop. And he said in the video that he doesn't make videos about coins. He doesn't talk about coins, but it's something that he's been doing for years and years and years. It's something that his mother got him into once he started to see a little bit of success. She told him, take some of your earnings and put it into silver and gold. And he talked about 90% silver quarters and how face value, or the ones that you have in your pocket, they're only worth 25 cents. But the one that he has in his hand is worth a couple of dollars because it's made up of silver. So that was basically a follow-up video being like, hey, guess who was right? Moving on to video number 9, titled 3 Biggest Silver, Gold, and Copper Rookie Mistakes to Avoid. This was posted on March 6th of this year with 10,300 views and 95.5% positive feedback. If you want me to deep dive into those 3 mistakes or rookie mistakes, you should probably just go and watch the video. But to quickly summarize it, the rookie mistake for silver was putting all and I mean all, of my generic silver rounds and my American Silver Eagles in airtight capsules and airtight tubes. Now, this isn't a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's just an unnecessary thing to do. That was my rookie mistake, not realizing that it didn't matter whether or not you put generic silver rounds or simple little everyday Silver Eagles into airtight capsules. I just thought that's what you were supposed to do. And come to find out, the currency that I would have been putting into even more airtight tubes and capsules, I could have saved and put it into silver instead. So from then on out, that's what I had been doing. The rookie mistake for gold was picking up a little 1 gram gold bar, but that right there wasn't the rookie mistake. The rookie mistake was not fully understanding how the premiums worked. I thought at the time, okay, a little 1 gram gold bar, that's, basically if I get about 31 of them, it's a troy ounce of gold. I just figured this was like a cheaper way of doing it because I don't have all the currency in the world. And I definitely didn't have all the currency in the world when I first got started stacking in 2017 into 2018. I didn't even really know exactly what was going on at the time. But I knew that I wanted to diversify in gold a little bit. But key word right there, just a little bit. I wanted just a little bit of gold. I wanted to test out the waters with the beautiful yellow metal. So I went for a little 1 gram gold bar, the smallest piece of gold I can find. And I didn't realize at the time, but the premiums are significantly higher. The smaller the denomination, the higher the premium. I thought it was a better idea to do it that way. But it's all personal preference. Again, the rookie mistake was not getting a 1 gram gold bar. The rookie mistake was getting a 1 gram gold bar without realizing or understanding how premiums worked. And then, of course, finally, copper rookie mistake. I'll make this quick. The rookie mistake for me was converting my dollars into it. I didn't realize at the time how easy it was to find copper for free, whether it be in spare change, just going through copper pennies, or picking up some scrap copper. Rather than converting your dollars into it, you can get it for absolutely free. Video number 8, titled Silver Orders Are Getting Canceled by Precious Metal Dealing Websites. Spot price falls to $26 an ounce. This was posted on February 2nd of this year with 12,600 views and 96% positive feedback. It's funny. The title of that video said silver falls to $26 an ounce, implying that spot price was probably just $27 or $28. Funny how spot price fluctuates. Thinking of $26 an ounce silver right now seems pretty intense considering spot price right now is about $22, $23 as I'm recording the video, which by the way is a couple of days in advance. But the title of the video was mainly about silver orders getting canceled. So I don't know how many of you remember this or how many of you were stacking at the time, but earlier this year, February of this year to be more specific, it's something that a lot of people experienced. Not on a wide scale. It wasn't happening to absolutely everyone, but it was taking place. I was getting comments left and right. I was getting people hitting me up on Twitter and Instagram, letting me know that they got a confirmation email from these websites that their order has been placed, and then it was followed up with a cancellation email. You see, if it happened to just one person or two people, maybe something happened, maybe something went wrong, maybe they paid with a credit card and ended up getting declined or something like that. I don't know, but it was happening to a lot of people, and coincidentally, it was right around the time that there was a lot of hype and excitement. Silver was in the high 20s at the time, as the title says, falls to the $26 range, which means it was $27, $28. There was a lot of talk. People were saying that silver is going to get driven up above the $30 mark. It's going to go to $30, $35, $40. A lot of people were saying this late January into early February. And coincidentally, right before silver was supposed to really pop off, all of a sudden people were getting their orders canceled. and they were instructed that they had to place their order again, this time at a higher spot price. Or, at the very least, when everybody seemed to be expecting spot price to be significantly higher. Kind of fishy. I don't work for any of these online precious metal dealing websites. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes or behind closed doors, but it didn't look very good, and that was just a friendly little reminder to each and every one of us. Support your local coin shop, the small businesses that need our help and support. These online precious metal dealing websites, a lot of them make tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Your local coin shop is, quite honestly, probably struggling to stay in business. Support the little guy, forget the massive corporations. Next video, number 7. I'm buying silver before it's too late. This was posted on April 16th of this year with 14,000 views and 97.1% positive feedback. This video was about scarcity. This video was talking about how right now, this current point in time, we're not scrambling for silver. There's no silver shortage. Now, some of you may remember what happened last year in 2020 when everybody was talking about a silver shortage. They were incorrect. There was no shortage of silver. There was only a shortage of silver being mined. There was a mining shortage because a lot of the mines were shut down, which made it appear that there was a shortage of silver. No, there was still plenty of silver in the ground waiting to be dug up, and that remains true today. But here's where things get kind of interesting. It will not always be that way. Eventually, it will get to the point where we're really running low on silver. Gets to the point where we're digging up this much silver per day, every day on average. Fast forward a couple of years, or even way down the line, the amount of silver we're digging up today, it's going to be so much less in the future. Silver is a precious metal. Silver is rare. Silver is scarce. And it's only going to become more rare and more scarce as time goes by. As more companies, corporations, and industries and sectors rely on silver for everything that they need it for, all of the manufacturing, all the different products, all the different techie uses, all the people like us that are loading up on the coins, rounds, and bars, silver is in demand. But right now, there's no real shortage. So right now, it's almost as if the supply exceeds the demand, which means prices stay low. That's just how that works. But eventually, the demand will exceed the supply. And when that happens, when it comes to anything, prices go up. So I'm stacking silver before it's too late. I'm stacking silver before there's any form of a shortage. I'm stacking silver before prices go up, before the demand exceeds the supply. Moving on to video number 6, titled $26 an ounce silver spot price and White House leaks tax increase coming soon, posted on April 23rd of this year with 14,800 views and 97.8% positive feedback. This video, talking about a White House leak when it comes to tax increases. Off the top of my head, I don't recall which tax increase this was referencing. As I'm making this video right here, I have not gone back and watched any of the videos on this list. I have not refamiliarized myself with any of these things, but it was posted back in April. And I believe in the video I talked about how receiving news that taxes are going to go up, whether it be on wealthier individuals, quote, or whether it be on this, or whether it be on that, or whether it be something not tax-related, but inflation-related, which in a weird way you could argue is a silent tax, you're being taxed indirectly. Instead of sales tax going up, the price of the item is going up. But that's obviously for a different reason. This video was talking about taxes going up, or at least leaked information that taxes are going to be going up, and how the different markets react to news such as that. Moving on to number 5. Video titled, "How much silver do you need to be a millionaire?" This was posted on February 20th of this year. It has over 15,000 views and 90.2% positive feedback. This video was more of a math equation than anything else. It 100% relies on the spot price of silver. For example, if you have exactly $1 million worth of silver today, tomorrow, when spot price is up a little bit or potentially down a little bit, that amount is going to be different. The dollar bill price tag attached to the silver is going to be different. For example, we can go with today's spot price as I'm filming the video, again, a couple of days in advance. The math equation looks like this. Get your calculator, punch in $1 million, and divide that by the current spot price, or what I like to go by, stack price, which is the current spot price plus a couple of dollars. So right now, as I'm filming, spot price is 23. Let's just add $3 or $4 to it. Let's call it $27. So we divide $1 million by $27 per troy ounce, and we get 37,037 troy ounces of silver. That's how much silver it takes today to be a millionaire in silver. You would need a little over 37,000 troy ounces of silver. But the video also goes on to explain the importance of not worrying about that. It doesn't matter. For me personally, I put my dollars into silver and into gold to get away from the dollar. It personally doesn't matter to me in the slightest bit how much each individual troy ounce of silver or troy ounce of gold is worth in dollar bills. I know it's worth. I know what it's worth. And the dollar bill doesn't really play a role there. I know what a troy ounce of silver can do. I know what a troy ounce of gold can do. It doesn't matter to me what fake, fiat, glorified IOU debt note dollar bill price tag they stick onto each individual troy ounce of silver. Remember, price is what you pay, value is what you get. And I always ask myself the question before I convert my dollars into metal, before I invest my dollars into an asset, before I spend my dollars on a product, whether I'm stacking, investing, or buying something, I always ask myself the same question. Does the value exceed the cost? Sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes the answer is no. When it comes to silver and gold, right now at this point in time, the answer is yes. The value does exceed the cost, which means I want the silver and gold more than I want the dollars. Hence why I make the conversion. Moving on to video number 4, titled, "My Family Won't Stack Silver or Gold." This was posted on March 9th, obviously, of this year. It has 15,600 views with 97.8% positive feedback. This video was sharing a story of how I attempted to introduce my family to the precious metals. Long story short, they're not interested. I explained to them the difference between putting your dollars into an asset of some sort. It doesn't need to be an investment. It doesn't need to be something overly volatile or speculative or crazy ups and downs. It could be in something much more stable and reliable. Something that has slow, steady, consistent growth over an extended period of time. Now, between silver and gold, if I were to introduce my family to the precious metals, I would probably recommend gold over silver just because of its stability. Silver's a little bit more volatile. But I introduced the concept, the silver and gold stacking concept, to my family, and they weren't really interested. And at first, I couldn't really pinpoint exactly why. I couldn't figure out what the real reason was, because I wasn't really given much of an answer. And by the way, I wasn't trying to convince them to stack silver and gold. I was just kindly sharing a concept with them that I thought that maybe they could benefit from. Later on, after careful consideration and rethinking, I came to the conclusion on my own that the reason they probably don't want to stack the money, because that's what silver and gold is after all, real, true, honest money, is probably the same reason they're not even stacking currency. Not to badmouth my family or anything like that, but I don't exactly come from a family of a very high financial IQ, to say the least. Someone or a group of people that aren't even willing to save their dollar bills are not going to be interested in saving their dollar bills in piles of metal. That's just the reality of the situation. There are a lot of people out there, most people, most Americans at least, have a spending problem. And people with a spending problem enjoy spending their currency. And if they're spending currency and that's just what they prefer to do over saving currency, then what in the world business do they have stacking silver and gold? It doesn't make sense. It's almost like saying 2 + 2 = 17. That's just the reality of the situation. Just because anyone can do it doesn't mean it's for everybody. Moving on to the next video. Number 3. Titled Silver Spot Price ... A Storm is Coming ? Posted on March 15th, obviously of this year. 25,000 views with 96.4% positive feedback. This video was mostly in response to some of the current events at the time. This was 8.5, 9 months ago. Those current events are no longer relevant, and to be quite honest with you, so much happened this year, I don't even remember exactly what was going on in the month of March. But I can tell you one thing. A lot was taking place. We were going through intense amounts of economic uncertainty. We were on the brink of inflation really beginning to take off. We were going through a worldwide health crisis where nobody was working, and that was before everything across the board opened back up and we still had an unemployment problem. This was back when everything, or not everything, but a lot of things were still shut down, and we were still going through that issue. We also didn't know what the future held. We didn't know if this was going to happen, if that was going to happen. We didn't know what in the world was going on. And there was a short-lived period of time that things got pretty quiet. Things seemed to be settling down. All of a sudden we started hearing on the news and from politicians, there's no reason to be afraid, nothing to be worried about, blah, 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 blah. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. You know how people freak out, arms flailing in the air telling you not to worry. A lot of people got kind of quiet, and things kind of calmed down for a short period of time. So my interpretation of that was that this was almost like the calm before the storm. And that's essentially what that video was about right there. Moving on to the next video on the list, almost at the very end. 2, titled, How Much Silver is a Good Goal for Starters? Posted on February 22nd, obviously of this year. 28,000 views, 97.9% positive feedback. This video was about how to figure out how much currency you should set aside for yourself in the event of an emergency. Yes, it was talking about how much silver is a good goal for starters, but before you get started, or while you're getting started, it's your choice, I think it's a good idea to have a certain amount of cash. Now, the way you figure this out is you calculate all of your necessary monthly expenses. If you go out to eat 3 times a week, scratch that off the list. That's a luxury, not a necessity. Your necessary monthly expenses. How much it costs to go grocery shopping. Are you someone like me? Are you just shopping for one person? Do you have a wife and 5 kids? Or you know, obviously you're spending a whole lot more on food than I am. You need to calculate these things. Do you live in a 1-bedroom apartment? Do you live in a 5-bedroom house? Are you driving a brand new car that is yet to be paid off, or are you driving a pre-owned that you already paid off a year and a half ago? You have to figure out these things and calculate your monthly expenses. Once you figure that out, what's normally recommended is to set up a 1 to 3 month emergency fund of just cash. I personally believe a 3 to 6 month emergency fund is a whole lot better. But then again, pros and cons. Sure, it's safer in the event of an emergency, but do you also want that much cash sitting around getting nothing done, being unproductive? I don't know. You have to figure out for yourself the lesser of two evils on that one. But I believe once you figure that out, once you figure out how much cash you need set aside, and once you work your way up to setting aside that much cash, I believe you should match that same amount of cash in silver and gold. And there's no real rhyme or reason behind that. I just believe that's a good goal for a starter. Once you accomplish that goal in silver, you could set a new goal for yourself. You could match the cash that you had in cash that you put into silver. Now you can match the cash that you put into silver and put it into gold. And from that point forward, you can just keep raising the bar. That's what I believe. That's what I think is a good way for someone that's brand new to get started. That's what I believe makes the most sense. But then again, it's just my opinion. You might disagree with me, which is perfectly fine. You don't have to agree with me. Moving on to the last on the list. Video number 1. Titled, Silver Spot Price Falls to $26 an ounce and Credit Cards Crack Down on Rewards Abuse. Posted on February 26th with 31,000 views and 96.7% positive feedback. This video, at least the first part of the title, pretty self-explanatory. The spot price of silver had fallen down to the $26 an ounce range from, I'm assuming, $27 or $28. Should probably be pretty obvious. But the second part of the title, credit card companies started to crack down on people that were abusing rewards programs. So for those of you that don't know, there is a concept. It's not illegal, but it's frowned upon. It's called manufactured spending. A lot of credit cards will offer sign-up bonus rewards or incentives. A lot of them will say, if you spend, let's just say, $3,000 in the first 3 months, they'll give you a $500 sign-up bonus. Now, a lot of people who aren't thinking will see that at face value, and all of a sudden they'll get defensive. Oh my God, you're going to take away $3,000 and only give me $500 in return? You're robbing me of $2,500. That's not a bonus. No, that's not how it's supposed to work. You're not supposed to go frivolously spending $3,000 just to make $500. You're supposed to use that credit card on $3,000 worth of purchases that you were already going to make anyway. You're not supposed to go and do any type of unordinary spending. You're supposed to just put all of your expenses on that credit card, and over the course of 90 days, you're probably going to be spending $3,000, whether you put your rent on the credit card, your car payment, gassing up the car, groceries, miscellaneous bills. Maybe you're, I don't know, getting the roof redone or something like that, or you're a whole new kitchen. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to go and get, a whole bunch of TVs and then sit there waiting for $500. That's not what it's for. So anyway, what manufactured spending is you'll see that spend $3,000 in the first 3 months and you get a $500 bonus. You go, and I'm not recommending you do this. I've never done this myself, and I would not do this because it's very, very frowned upon, and you can get fined, you can get your accounts closed, and you can get blacklisted from these companies. You go and apply for the card. You get approved for the card. You receive the card, you activate the card, then you go to the store and you buy $3,000 worth of Visa gift cards. You hit that $3,000 worth of spending. Then what do you go and do? You go and use those $3,000 to purchase a money order of $3,000, which you then take and pay off the $3,000 that you put on the credit card. So it's just a cycle of currency. You spend it on a cash equivalent, you use the cash equivalent to get the cash, and then use the cash to pay off what you charged on the card. So at the end of the day, you spent $0.00. But guess what? You got that $500 bonus. So the video was about credit card companies finally starting to catch on that a lot of people are doing this, because a lot of people will do this. They'll get the $500 bonus and then they'll just close the account, and then they'll wait a year and then they'll open up a new account and they'll go after the same thing. Credit card companies, for whatever reason, I don't know what took them so long to actually figure this out, but they finally started to notice that this was going on, and they're finally cracking down on people who engage in manufactured spending. Again, it's not illegal, it's not a crime, but it's frowned upon for obvious reasons. Those right there were the top 10 silver videos of 2021. I'm sure there were plenty of other silver videos out there that did far better than my videos did, but I'm going to be honest with you. This entire year, silver videos that were posted by channels that aren't mine, I don't even know if I've watched a single silver video. I've probably watched a few, but to be honest, I'm subscribed to like 2 or 3 silver channels. I don't even watch their videos, and it's not for any, bad reason. I don't really have the time to watch videos. If you only knew how much time it took to film, edit, and upload, and then promote videos, you would understand that there's almost no time to watch videos. And plus, I don't want to be influenced by anybody else's video. I like to form my own opinion, and if I'm going to go and make a video of my own, I don't really want there to be any elements from anybody else's channel or video. I want to make my videos as personalized and custom as possible, so I don't really worry about what other people are doing. But those were the top 10 videos on the DYDSS channel of 2021. I hope everyone's ready to kick down the doors of 2022. This has been absolutely the greatest year of my life for a lot of different reasons. I remember 2019 was an incredible year for me, and then 2020 got off to a very rocky start, and it ended up being the greatest year of my life, 2020. And here we are at the very end of 2021, and I'm grateful, blessed, and appreciative to be able to say that 2021 was even better for me than 2020. And I look forward to 2022 being even better than 2021. I feel very lucky, but I was watching a Grant Cardone video a couple of days ago. I know I just said I don't like to watch a lot of videos, but he doesn't talk about silver and gold. But he had mentioned in a video talking about increasing net worth. Toward the end, he had mentioned, you cannot be lucky over and over and over again. If you're lucky year after year after year after year, it ain't luck anymore. It's discipline. So I look forward to another year of discipline. I look forward to another year of success. I look forward to another year of stacking the shiny little objects, the silver and the gold. I look forward to an incredible year, and I hope everybody's locked and loaded and ready to go as well, because buckle up. 2022 is going to be massive. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. What's the best silver or gold stacking video you've seen this entire year? It doesn't have to be one of my videos, but the best silver and gold stacking video you've seen all year. Which was the most helpful? Which was the most packed with information? Which was just the overall greatest silver and gold stacking video of 2021? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic and your thoughts on the current state of the precious metals. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites, and of course you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel, for exclusive weekly content. Bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. If you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have a ton of different designs. We have t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, and coffee mugs, all up for grabs in the DYDSS store. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Make sure to also go and get your free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. If you refer 3 people before midnight tonight, they will give you 6 free random bonus stocks per friend that you refer. And if you refer 3, you get a spin on the Webull wheel, where you're guaranteed a free share of Apple with the chance of winning 2, 3, 5, 7, maybe even 10 free shares of Apple, each worth over $170. So 3 friends before midnight, you'll get 18 free random stocks as a bonus, on top of 1 to 10 free shares of Apple. Opportunities like this don't pop up every day, so don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on this video? I don't know if I've ever done a video like this before, especially not a top 10 of my own videos video. But of all the videos that we went through today, the top 10 of 2021, whether it be about the proof that rich and famous people are secretly stacking silver and gold, whether it be the 3 biggest silver, gold, and copper rookie mistakes, whether it be about silver orders getting canceled by precious metal dealing websites, whether it be about buying silver before it's too late, whether it be about the White House leaking tax increases, whether it be about how much silver you need to be a millionaire, whether it be about your family not stacking silver and gold, whether it be about how a storm could potentially be coming, the calm before the storm when stacking silver and gold, whether it be about how much silver is a good goal for starters, and of course, whether it be about silver spot price and credit card companies cracking down on rewards abuse. How many of the 10 videos have you seen? Have you seen all 10 of them? Maybe you haven't seen any of them at all. In fact, pretty sure everything on the list was posted in February, March, and April. Maybe you subscribed to the channel pretty recently. Maybe you haven't seen any of those videos. But of the top 10, which was your favorite? And of course, what was your favorite silver video of all time or at least of this year. Doesn't have to be one of my videos. What was the greatest silver and or gold stacking video of 2021? Posted by whoever with the most information or the most entertainment, the most valuable stacking video of the year. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next year. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.